Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about the book Leadership Strategy and Tactics by Jocko Willink. But don't let the title of the book fool you. This is one of the best books that you'll read on managing relationships. In case you don't know, let me tell you who Jocko Willink is. Jocko was a US Navy SEAL for 20 years where he rose to the ranks and became the commander of Task Unit Bruiser, which was the most decorated special operations unit of the Iraq War. Post-retirement, he has co-founded Echelon Front, which is a multi-million-dollar leadership and management consulting company. He also hosts a top-ranking podcast called as Jocko Podcast, which has a cult following. Now, instead of covering the entire book and giving its key points, I want to share 6 key ideas that I personally found invaluable and that helped me become a little bit more mature. Let us go over them one by one. The first point is be detached. If you do this, you will be better able to read others' emotions and reactions. Better yet, you'll be able to assess and manage your own emotions and reactions. Don't get tied up in the minute details of the situation. Make a dispassionate assessment of the situation at hand. Lead by example. Your actions matter. How you talk and collaborate with others, your non-verbal communication, it all sets the tone. It may sound like a buzzword, but humility really shines through. Don't impose your plans on others. Let others buy into the plan, and then everyone will have ownership of it and will work towards its success. Next, keep it simple. See, if two teams cover and support each other, they don't just double their effectiveness, but multiply their impact and capabilities exponentially. Everyone must understand the goal in clear terms. Communicate it to everyone in a simple, clear manner that everyone can comprehend. After that, prioritize and then execute. Next up, building relationships. See, you have to be tactful. There are nuances to be taken care of. If you disagree over a point, how much will be gained by trying to convince the other person otherwise? Will your relationship move forward or backward with your action? Next, ask yourself how much of it is your ego. Don't create drama over your ego. Build relationships so that you can all effectively achieve your objectives. You can do that with your performances. Put your head down and do the work. Make things happen and gain clout. Play the long game. If you trash relationships, burn bridges, and scorch the earth, you will have destroyed everything for short-term gain. It's not about being a sycophant. It's about building leadership capital for a time when it really matters. You're being smart and not weak. So how do you become a better leader? Become more articulate. Improve your ability to clarify and communicate your thoughts. Get better at simplifying things. Build charisma. Focus on your posture and countenance. Improve your abilities to read people. Now I'll bring the discussion to a close even though I've discussed only about 30% of the book. See, these were the foundations for the leadership strategies that are laid out in the rest of the book. To better understand the nuances of the strategies, it helps to have read Jocko's previous 2 books, Extreme Ownership and The Dichotomy of Leadership. To avoid making this a feature-length video, let me give you their brief definitions. Extreme ownership is a mindset of not making excuses and not blaming anyone or anything when problems occur. The dichotomy of leadership describes opposing forces that are pulling leaders in contradictory directions at the same time. To lead properly, a leader must be balanced. So this brings us to the close of a short video. Now if you've watched till the end and found this video insightful, do give a thumbs up and subscribe to help support the channel for more such content in the near future. Alright, I'll catch you in the next one. See you!